What's happening, guys? It's Saturday, which means there's only just one video to make, which is the car bar reaction video. This time we're reacting to the 911 GT3RS versus the AMG GT-R. So the AMG GT-R was brought by Mercedes as a competition to the Porsche 911 GT. Honestly, obviously the AMG is going to be faster. It is turbocharged, whereas the Porsche is naturally aspirated. But I think the Porsche is just not like in its best territory, just going through a straight line. If this was in the Nürburgring or any technical track, the AMG would just get left and kept. So I think the AMG is going to win it this time, but let's go anyways. Make sure you guys subscribe. Let's get this video started. Here we go.
What will happen in a drag race between a Porsche 911 GT3RS and a Mercedes-AMG GT-R? Well, we're going to find out by racing them over.
I've got to say, the Mercedes-Benz has really aged. It doesn't look attractive at all. I remember I used to have access to a Mercedes-Benz AMG GT. And even though I did a review, I had never uploaded the car. There's just something about it where it doesn't appeal to the mass market. I mean, not even the mass market, it just doesn't appeal to me. I love supercars and I've been in quite a lot of supercars, fortunately, but it just does not appeal. Whereas the Porsche, initially you might have your reservations, but once you get in it, you know, you just get to sort of feel it. The Porsche is easy to get into, whereas the Mercedes-Benz is a lot harder. It just, I don't know.
Standing quarter mile. I'm Matt Watson, and you're watching Car Wow. The Porsche 911 GT3RS has a 4-litre naturally aspirated flat six with 525 horsepower and 465 Nm of torque. Drives the rear wheels via a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox with launch control. The car weighs 1,450 kilograms and costs from £193,000. The Mercedes-AMG GT-R has a 4-litre twin-turbo V8 with 585 horsepower and 700 Nm of torque. It drives the rear wheels via a 7-speed automatic gearbox with launch control. The car weighs 1,555 kilograms and costs from £156,000 in 2022. This is going to be interesting. And the result of this drag race could just be determined by the location of the engine. This has less power and a lot less torque than that, but the engine's over the rear wheels, pushing down, providing traction. That's what 911s are all about. That could get a little bit leery, but we've got the man behind the wheel who can cope with that. Sam, how you doing?
Hello, bud. How are we doing?
I'm okay. What about you? You're used to being in a Mercedes-AMG GT, aren't you? You used to race one.
Yeah, I raced the GT4 and GT3 version of this car, so I love it.
So I was just saying that, like, your issue is going to be traction. I shouldn't have so much traction issues. I will have power and torque issues. So I need to jump on you on the start. Well, not you. I need to get ahead of you at the start. It's not. Never too excited. And hopefully that'll be enough to keep ahead of you if we leave at the same time.
What would you guys prefer out of these two? Comment down below.
If I have too much wheel spin, it's going to be game over for me, isn't it?
Yeah, that's exactly right. This has got a really clever TC system, so you can dial it in well. So after the first run, I'll be able to see what we can do with some adjustments, hopefully. But if I can just stay with you, I think this will pull past with a bit more power.
So I've got the same kind of thing. I've got my stability and dynamic, and I've got my traction at level 3. So it'll give me some slip, but not too much. And I'll see how that plays out. So we're going to be twiddling with our knobs, aren't we, throughout this racing?
Much knob twiddling, as always.
Classic Matt. Classic Matt.
Right, before we get into that, though, shall we do the old sound check?
There's no point, I've won.
No. Actually, let's do the old.
Dear, oh dear.
You haven't necessarily won. No. Yeah, you won. God! This is one of my favourite sounding engines, but really, that is tuned, though, to be fair.
Don't care, sounds better. Pops and bangs, and it's louder, and it's a V8, so whatever, I win.
You decide in the comments which sounds better, this Porsche flat 6, naturally aspirated, or that V8. But
the Porsche is very muted. You know, with all these particular filters and whatnot, it is dulling the sound ever so much. The AMGs, they sound much better.
not just from that, from when they're driving. Have a listen after the races, okay? It's a good one. This is really me in.
Come on, baby.
I had quite a bit of...
I suspect because of the road just having the sand, that's why the the Porsche did get quite a lot of slip. I think that was just the case. If there was no sand at all, it could have been a different story for the Porsche. It would have probably just launched off the line.
wheel spin and it went towards you, but then it was all fine.
Yeah, this had a bit of wheel spin, not enough. It was held back by its TC, so we can reduce that a little bit. That was pretty good, though.
Okay, son, let's do best 2 out of 3, okay? 1-0 to me.
All right, perfect.
Oh, it's race on, come on!
Come on!
Is he coming back? He's coming! Come on, Porsche!
Come on, Mark!
Nah, we got it all!
Come on, baby!
You do see the advantage of having a naturally aspirated engine. You just get that linear torque, whereas the Mercedes-Benz obviously has to go through the gears. And each gear will obviously have a range for the torque. So you can see when it gets the torque and it starts to get its... When it gets, I think, probably 5,000-6,000 revs, then it has to change, which means it's only just got like so much, you know, its lungs have only got so much capacity. Whereas the natural aspirated engine, you get that linear power throughout the gears. And you're getting more from the car. Because remember, the rev count for the Porsche GT3RS is, I think, it's 9,000. So he's going to have to rev it out to get the power. Whereas the Mercedes-Benz gets the power initially. But then I think probably around 6,000, that's when he loses the power band. Then he has to obviously get it back when he changes gear. So it's quite interesting to see both systems at play here. Guys, I'm going to finish the video here. Make sure you guys go watch the full entire video on Carwow's video. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a blessed Saturday, bank holiday. Shout out to all the guys from India that watch the videos as well. Shout out to guys from USA as well that watch the videos. Believe it or not, UK only provides 9% of viewership. USA, you guys come first. So, hey, I guess they don't love you where you're from. Peace out.